Welcome to Mount Fuji. Yes, Mount Fuji is just beyond those clouds. And today, I have an amazing adventure and some awesome news for you guys in Pokemon Go. Guess what? Deoxys, our new EX Raid boss, is finally here. Well, nobody has seen him yet, but it has been confirmed by Pokemon Go that Deoxys is our next challenger. Mewtwo, you can say bye-bye to him for EX Raids, because now Mewtwo is released for Tier 5 regular raids. So, no more EX Mewtwo. If you were lucky enough to get yourself an EX Raid Mewtwo, which was exclusive, that's what EX meant, then you got a lucky chance to have a Shadow Ball or a Hyper Beam Mewtwo. If you didn't get that Mewtwo, no worries. Remember, you can always trade somebody for one, or you can just do battle without it. So now, let's talk about Deoxys. I've got everything that you guys need to know. I'm going to give you a quick breakdown while we look out over Mount Fuji. So, the mythical Pokemon Deoxys is coming to EX Raids. It's also a Psychic-type Pokemon, just like Mewtwo. So basically, you don't even have to worry. All the counters that you have maxed out and created to battle a Mewtwo, like your Bite Crunch Tyrantars, or even your Mewtwo with Cycle Cut, Shadow Ball, or Bite Crunch Gyarados, or Dragon Tail, Outrage, Dragonites, any of those counters, same boss. It's weak to Bug, Dark, and Ghost types. But Deoxys isn't the only new thing about EX Raids. Niantic has been improving the system, and I can't wait to tell you about these changes. EX Raid gyms will now notify and tell you at the top which ones are EX Raid eligible. Well, they won't notify you, but you have to actually look at the top. Here's a screenshot of one, and it actually says at the top that it's an EX Raid eligible gym. So that's pretty awesome. So there's no more guesswork when you want to find out where can you even do an EX Raid. So if you really want to make sure that you get that Deoxys, be sure to target those gyms and do as many raids as possible at those. Now, what happens if you need help battling Deoxys? Obviously, you can't solo a Deoxys. You're going to need your friend's help. But what if there's nobody in your area? Maybe you're a rural player, or maybe you just want to bring your friend along for some fun. I know I'm going to bring my friends. Don't worry, you can do that. And yes, those friends can battle with you. You can now select one friend, either an ultra friend or a best friend, to come along with you to your EX Raid. So, how exciting is that? You can now battle Deoxys and do it together. It's going to be an amazing achievement. I wonder who will be my first battle partner for my first ever Deoxys Raid. Maybe I'll come out and help you there one day. Shout out to all my ultra friends and best friends. And guys, be sure to shout out all of your own ultra friends and best friends. Tell them what's up. Tell them that you can now invite them to Deoxys EX Raids as soon as they get their first EX Raid Pass. It's such an exciting time in Pokemon Go. Now, let me tell you a little bit more about Deoxys' stats. Welcome to my dojo, where we will discuss everything about Deoxys. Thank you for joining me today. And so, I wanted you guys to know that Deoxys actually has a 1% flee rate. Something else you should know is it does have the same buddy distance as Mewtwo at 20 kilometers, because it is a mythical Pokemon, not a legendary. Although legendaries also are 20 kilometers for your buddy candy. And did you know that Deoxys is actually harder to capture than Mewtwo? Its capture rate is only 2%. Remember from the previous video that I made, we found out that Mewtwo's capture rate was 5%. So, Deoxys will be harder to capture than Mewtwo. Keep that in mind when you're out there at your EX Raid. Don't get stressed out if you don't manage to capture it, because just remember, not only are EX Raids easier to find now because they are indicated which gyms actually are EX Raid eligible, but Deoxys is in fact harder to capture. What are the weaknesses and so forth? Just like Mewtwo, he is weak to Bug, Dark, and Ghost types. So that could be your Pinsir or your Scizor for Bug types. Dark types would be like Tyranitar with Bite Crunch, or Gyarados with Bite Crunch, or even Snarl and Foul Play Houndoom, even Absol with double dark moves, Muck with double dark moves. I went over these in the Mewtwo video. Just remember that the Mewtwo counters and the Deoxys counters are the same things. And always don't forget your Ghost type counters like Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, Gengar, or even your Mewtwo's that know Shadow Ball. However, remember, you don't want to be using a Mewtwo that knows double Psychic type moves, because just like Mewtwo, Deoxys is Psychic type, and Psychic types resist Psychic type attacks. make sure that your Mewtwo knows Shadow Ball or don't use it in a Deoxys battle. It can know Zen Headbutt and Counter as its fast moves. And for its charge moves, it could know Psycho Boost, Zap Cannon, and Swift. Swift is a normal type move, Zap Cannon is electric, and Psycho Boost is psychic. So obviously, if you want the best stab, or if you want to take advantage of Deoxys' psychic type to get that bonus, you're going to want to use Zen Headbutt and Psycho Boost to get the most damage in. That's going to be the best moveset for Deoxys. And I would like to think that Psycho Boost, being such a powerful move, and obviously the only one that is taking advantage of stab, that will be EX Raid exclusive Deoxys' exclusive move later. Just like how we know now that Shadow Ball and Hyper Beam became Mewtwo's exclusive moves, these moves will become Deoxys' exclusive moves later. That's just my speculation, I can't confirm that, but it makes sense because Psycho Boost is a very powerful move, and it's one of the moves that Niantic wants us to get out there and raid for it. So let's take a look at Deoxys. With a max CP of 2,749, it doesn't even hold a candle to Mewtwo. Remember, Mewtwo maxes out at 3,900 and something. It's almost at 4,000. So Deoxys doesn't even break 3,000 CP. However, it's still extremely powerful. Remember, Mewtwo had an attack stat of 300, and Deoxys has an attack stat of 345. That's incredible. So Deoxys is extremely powerful with attack, even in its normal form. I bet the attack form is going to be even more incredible. So get ready, because remember, Deoxys has defense form, speed form, attack form, and the normal form. We currently only have access to normal form right now. So it's curious to see how they will release the other forms of Deoxys later. Perhaps in other EX raids, or maybe in regular Tier 5 raids, or maybe even through the Mythical Quest Special Research Tier Quest line somehow? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section below how you think we're going to get the other forms. I'm going to put my money on other EX raids later. So I want to say thank you to GamePress for providing those stats and statistics for me. Oh hey, I wanted to show you the awesome snacks that I got at 7-Eleven here. I love Japanese food so much. Let me go back and show you guys what I got. It rains almost every day here, even if just for like 30 minutes. I think every single day that I've been here it has been raining. So no wonder that every single anime, manga that I've ever seen or read, or anything that I've ever seen about this culture is that there's constantly raining, and constant use of umbrellas, the constant use of raincoats, rain boots. I get it now. Very interesting.
Hi.
Hi, yeah. What's that? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Where you go?
I live here. Yeah, I live here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, let me show you what I just got from 7-Eleven. It's kind of a rainy, yucky day, so I'm just gonna stay inside and watch some dope movies. Yeah, and kind of recuperate and get ready for Chikorita Community Day this Saturday. If you hadn't heard yet, Frenzy Plant is Chikorita's exclusive move once it evolves into Meganium. So if you remember that with Venusaur, it makes it very powerful. Of course, Chikorita, Bayleef, and Meganium are not meta relevant. But then again, who cares? I love Chikorita. Always leave your shoes at the door. That is what everyone does. Okay, almost there. Almost there. Made it to the coffee. Yes, coffee! Guys, never start drinking coffee. It's a terrible addiction. and I love it. So I honestly, this is what the number one thing why I keep ending up going to that 7-Eleven down the street is to get more coffee. And here is my good habits. I'm in such good habits that I immediately put my food away when I come home, so I actually forgot to pull it out of the bag and show you guys. I just put it straight into my Airbnb's fridge. I just want to show you what I got for my dinner tonight, since obviously I'm not going to walk around in that rain all night. It's cold up here in Mount Fuji, guys. I was not prepared for that. It's still summer here, like, but it's cold here and it's raining, so that's no fun. So I got myself some like noodles with, looks like meat stuff on top, some kind of sausage and stuff. I don't want to keep the fridge open, so I'm gonna talk fast. Here is some edamame. If you've never had edamame before, it is basically kind of like soybeans, and you just like squeeze it open like that. They're delicious, I promise. They're really good. Try it. They have these in the States and everywhere else all over the world. More Red Bull because I'm addicted to caffeine. Red Bull, please hook me up. That's my breakfast. Coca-Cola in a gigantic can. These are honestly delicious, and I'm gonna miss these as soon as I leave Japan. They're called onigiri. They're the rice surrounded in seaweed in a funny little triangle shape, and they have like meat or some kind of other something on the inside of it. These ones are salmon and beef. And then finally, because you know you gotta eat your vegetables, guys, salad. So yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight. So let me know in the comment section below, what anime do you think I should watch? I have been watching the Elon Musk and Joe Rogan interview on YouTube. If you're into sci-fi or like AI or cool cars or like going into space and all that stuff, definitely watch that interview. The link will be in the descriptions box. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below, what is the best anime that you love to watch, and what should I watch tonight? Because it's raining outside and it's cold, so I'm just gonna kind of stay inside and chill and get hyped about Deoxys.